Welcome everyone back to the channel. I am Zach with the Yo Bro Nation. Welcome to your day after Monday Night Raw review for February 5th of 2019. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Music's playing. Like the music. It's good, it's good. We're gonna go ahead and just kind of chill out on the music. I'm gonna chill out on the music. Okay. What is going on, guys? What is going on? For those of you who didn't know, whoever joins me or watches this later, yes, I'm doing these now the morning after for time constraints, insanity, etc., etc., etc. So, Monday Night Raw last night. I'm just gonna go ahead and jump into this now. I'm gonna jump into this now. The whole Becky Lynch thing. I gotta fix my hat. This whole Becky Lynch thing. My mom was here last night. She watched it with me, and we both found it a little disturbing. We both found the entire Becky Lynch situation to be just kind of well, it wasn't exactly what we would want, right? So Becky Lynch suspended last night. I'm gonna see if this will work. I have like 3G status out here on what's supposed to be a 4G, you know, lightning fast, whatever. We'll see if my thing shows up. But I shut my stuff off. So, my Wi-Fi's been shut off. So, Becky Lynch, we all know, hurt her knee, in quotation fingers, hurt her knee at the Royal Rumble after Nia Jax pushed her off the steps. Now, the question was, what is the status of Becky's knee? Is it good to go? What's the deal? You know, pretty much. Just how's her knee? Is it going to respond well? Etc. 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 Well, Stephanie McMahon opens the show, brings Becky Lynch out to basically ask her, is your knee okay? Is your knee fine? Are you good to go? Is there going to be any worries? And, you know, Becky's just, no doctors. She's like, I know there's been no doctors. You've refused, you know. But she's like, I can't, in good conscience, let you compete, you know, if your knee's bad. She's like, I can't let you. I can't do it. So, you know, Becky's just stalling for a while, and now it's, okay, if you don't let me do it, I'm going to suspend you. Obviously, Becky Lynch refused, and in case you were under a rock, Becky Lynch is suspended until she allows her knee to be looked at. Now, this obviously can go one of two ways. It can go one of two ways. Either A, Becky's just, you know, maybe she's got an ailing injury and they want her to be healthy. So they've decided, all right, we will let her just chill out on the sidelines. We'll do what we're going to do. And when she's healthy, she'll be back in time for WrestleMania. No big deal. Or by, you know, the build to WrestleMania. Or maybe this storyline, this angle, this injury angle is a means to, okay, Charlotte will come on SmackDown, and she'll say, well, Becky is suspended because she's hurt. I was in the Rumble. She wasn't. I should be the one now to go face Ronda Rousey and main event WrestleMania. And that's how you get Charlotte in it. Charlotte is now in the match, and then from there, you can have Becky come back and say, no, I'm good to go. Docs have cleared me. No, I'm in this main event, thus giving you your triple threat match. Becky don't have to lose, which is something a lot of people don't want to see. None of us want to see Becky Lynch hurt. Everyone is under the same assumption, or see her lose. All of us are under the same assumption. Becky does not need to lose. That is what we all agreed. Everyone in the community is agreeing. Becky needs to not lose between now and Mania. But, you know, they want Charlotte in it. This might be their angle to keep Becky looking strong by, hey, she's hurt, so she's suspended because she refuses to, you know, let, you know, doctors look at her. And then from there, you know, okay, no doctors. Now Charlotte can step in and say, no, I should. So they start building Charlotte towards that for Becky to make her eventual return and say, hold on, I am in this. Thus, they just go ahead and make it a triple threat match. Main eventing WrestleMania. Look, I did a Monday morning creative yesterday on Patreon. I put it up on the regular channel for everyone to go see it. It's in the iCards above. You guys can go and look at that. But I just, you know, I built out a story for Becky and Ronda to have their feud where Becky wouldn't have to use her knee because she hurt it, without them touching each other, and without Charlotte. Charlotte doesn't need to be in it. I was going to do one next week about what would Charlotte's plans be, how would I book Charlotte. But now that I see what they're doing, I have the feeling this is to get Charlotte into this match. You know, WWE just can't help themselves. Obviously, they want Charlotte in there. And no, I've not watched any Raw reviews yet to hear what anyone else is thinking or what anyone else is assuming this is building towards. This is all from my own brain, just what I and probably a bunch of other people have watched and are like, okay, that's probably where they're going with this. Makes sense. Okie dokie, right? This just kind of seems what they're going to do. Anyone with a brain's going to see that, right? I'm the last one out the gate with my Raw review this week, and I'm okay with it. Well, minus Brian. Brian's going last. He'll do his stuff tomorrow. My drink is leaking on me. Holy crap. I hope my drink's not leaking. Maybe I just have a hole in my mouth. I don't know. But, I mean, if it's not either of those scenarios, I don't know. I don't know where this is going. You know, I don't think you can build. I don't think you can build to this with Ronda by herself. Ronda will need Becky there to obviously help build this. That's why I'm thinking. I mean, she's going to be dealing with the Riot Squad. You know, they teased it. Ronda will be dealing with Ruby Riot. That's probably going to be your Elimination Chamber match for the Women's Championship. Really, I'm pretty positive that's the plan. So, that's, I think, where Ronda will be tied up. But then it's, okay, after Elimination Chamber, will it be Charlotte helping her build that story from then to WrestleMania? Or will they give her something else and then they'll wait till the 4 weeks? I mean, who knows? It's WWE. They are so hit and miss. I mean, like last night's Raw. It sucked. Too many promos, so much talking. It was constant last night. I'm glad I didn't just jump right into it, because last night I'd been too tired and too frustrated to really even talk, to really even come up with a thought. You know what I mean? So it was nice just for them to just do it, be done with it, and we could all move on. You know, so good on us to not have to deal with, right? Right. So, I mean, yeah, who knows? Who knows where they go with this? Who knows what they do? Does it matter? I don't know. I guess it really depends on you. How do you feel? Do you feel like it matters? Do you feel like, you know, I mean, obviously everyone wants Becky Lynch to be in that main event spot. Becky even tried to play off, oh, this is Stephanie, you and the company trying to push me back down. You guys have pushed me down all this time. You're not going to do it again. Like, she really played that up. And in some aspects, it's true. That is kind of what they did with her. So I liked that aspect of it. Oh, mixing an Arnold Palmer with water to cut it down. Ugh. So I don't know. I honestly, I don't even know. It's so weird. You know what I mean? So honestly, I believe ultimately what this is going to lead to is Becky Lynch being pushed to the side so Charlotte can insert herself. Maybe she does. Maybe she has to face someone at Elimination Chamber, or at Fastlane, and she has to earn her way in, and then she's into the main event spot to face Ronda Rousey, and then that leads Becky to come back. But I'm almost, a 1,000% sure that this is what this is leading to. That this is where it's gonna go, and that's what we're gonna get. I'm almost 1,000% sure that it's going to lead to Charlotte being put into the match, and that's what we get. So, yay! Can't wait for that one, right? You know what I mean? So that's my thoughts right out the gate with that. It's the best I can come up with, because I mean, we all know Becky's not really hurt like that. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's just her. She's got a couple little, knee injury, or maybe a little this, a little that wrong with her. She just needs a few weeks to, rest up. So they're going to build it into an angle, give her a little extra time off. Hey, Becky, good job. Pat on the back. Do what you got to do. That sort of thing. So that's I think where they're going with it is just, it's going to be with Charlotte. It's ultimate. What happened? Does my internet shut off? Like, holy crap, people don't want to watch this. I don't know. My internet's crashed, so you guys might be seeing a little bits of delays. I'm seeing delays in my live stream. I'm watching it. I don't even know what I was saying or where it picked up. So, yeah, I think it's just leading to Charlotte. Charlotte versus her, that's what it is. I'm watching it. I'm seeing cuts. I'm watching myself here. And I'm seeing how it's, pushing me back in. I just look so ridiculous right now. I'm going to move on. I'm just going to move on because that was funny. That's just funny watching that. So, yeah, welcome, guys. Welcome back to the channel. That's my thoughts on Becky Lynch and her suspension. I'll talk about it a little bit more, maybe not as in much detail in the review. But, yeah, this is your Raw review for February 4th of 2019. I don't even think I've put that in the thumbnail. Watch. What did I put? Yeah, I have it as 128. I'll have to fix that afterwards. Fix that in post. If I remember. Of course I forgot to do that. Of course. So, let's go ahead and let's talk about a couple things. Alright, first of all, Patreon.com/YoBroNation. 6 tiers to choose from. I brought my thing today with my notes so I remember what was there. You get group chat in the Discord. There will be Ask Us Anything Q&As. Behind the scenes vlogs, I'll have one next week. I've been recording. It'll just be little things from around the house. Nothing major. Early access to our retro rewinds, our best of the best countdowns. Eventually, early access to YoBro Nation. Exclusive AEW coverage and reviews, Monday Morning Creative, which is, of course, up on the channel. You guys get to vote on our retro rewinds. You get to get free gifts for your birthday. If you're a Patreon member of $10 and up, I will buy you a t-shirt or hat or whatever it is that you guys want off of the TeePublic website. That you guys will get. Retro Rewind viewing reactions. I'm actually going to do one this week. That will be exclusive to the channel. Probably, I'm not sure when. Not exactly sure when. Maybe it'll be the next one. But you guys get to watch me do that and react to that. Also, you can be a producer, an executive producer, where you guys can help me decide what we're doing on the channel. Help me just, decide the future. I got the Wrestling League coming. So you get to help me with, cool little things like that. Also, just find what you think is cool. Find whatever you think on Patreon might work for you. And, become a member of the nation through Patreon. Now, if for whatever reason you're like, yo, Zach, this definitely is not my sort of thing. And that's cool. You don't have to. You don't want to do the once a month thing? No problem. TeePublic.com/YoBroNation1. Go ahead, buy our merch. We got the Recess Never Gets Old t-shirt. We got the Charlotte Reigns shirt. We got the Old School Gaming, YoBro Gaming and Reviews t-shirt. Most Wanted. We got a Squared Circle shirt. I think a couple versions of that. We got the YoBro Nation new logo design. We got the one that we did prior with the YoBro Gaming and Reviews tee. There's a bunch of shirts, bags, phone cases, all sorts of stuff on the TeePublic site. You guys can go on there. You guys can find the merch. Go ahead, get the shirts, buy our merch, do all that cool stuff, right? Now, if you guys don't honestly want to do any of that, the best way, honestly, to help the channel is super simple. Click the like button, share the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you guys are updated on all our videos. Join us on Twitter. Go to our Twitter page and follow us on Twitter. Go to Facebook and like us on Facebook. Go those avenues. They're free, cost you nothing. Share the word, spread us around, let people know that me and others are on this channel. I'm actually going to upload a YoBro Nation tonight, immediately after SmackDown. That will be going up. And I actually have a couple of guests for YoBro Nation on there. It's simple talk. We're going to talk a little bit about the Super Bowl. It's just a bunch of random talk and silliness, especially with me and one of the guests that I had on there, someone very close to me on there. I kind of hinted at it already if anyone was paying attention. So it was fun. It's not going to be any one particular topic. It was just 30 minutes of just us talking and having a good time. It was essentially that. Also on the channel, my Royal Rumble review, you guys can go back and watch that. My Raw review from last week. Retro Rewind, it was uploaded this past weekend on the channel. That's in the iCards. There's several videos up in the iCards. You guys can go click on them, go back, watch them if you haven't already. Good content with more content coming in the week. 2K19's coming. That's on the channel. The first episodes of both Raw and SmackDown. Hopefully this week they go off without a single hitch in their entirety. I got to get some stuff for me to be able to do them in the way that I'm wanting to do. But all that stuff's on the channel. So, with all that out of the way, let me get a drink. That's pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to get into this review. I'm going to try to make this as fast as I can. I got a lot to take care of today. So the review will be a little quicker than probably normal. Now, like I already said, the show started off with Stephanie McMahon coming out to introduce Becky Lynch. She invited her back to Raw. So when she's starting to introduce her, and Stephanie and her cringe, welcome to Monday Night Raw. It's like she's trying to be like her dad when she talks, but you don't. You just got a high-pitched squeal. You're kind of annoying. Please don't do it anymore. That's what I'll ask you. But Stephanie goes to introduce Becky. Becky's music hits. Becky comes out before she's even got a shot to come out there and say anything. She says, "Hey, thanks for interrupting me on your own introduction. But hey, hey everyone, the Royal Rumble, All Women's Rumble winner, Becky Lynch. Woo!" Goes back to the promo from Becky or from Ronda the week before. Where Ronda's basically saying how she owns the ground that she walks on. We went over that last week. So she shows that. It says, I've never seen anyone stare into the eyes of Rowdy Ronda Rousey. God, stop saying it. It's so cringe when I hear it. It's cringe to me. She says, but I've never seen anyone, and just smile on her face. Becky's like, kind of, yeah, I have a lot to smile about, right? Won the Royal Rumble, going to WrestleMania, I'm the man, blah, 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 blah. She keeps going on. She's like, Seth wants to know, yeah, you did that, but you did that, for the last 8 days, you've avoided medical staff, and clearly you're hurt. And she replayed what happened on the ring steps. Ronda says, no doctors, I'm just not doing it. She's like, but look, she's like, look, you need to see medical staff. Ronda said she wants you at her best, which is why I'm here. She's like, no one is cheering for you more. No one wants to see this more than I do. She's like, but I need to know that you're 100%. She's like, I can't let you compete at WrestleMania if you're not, cleared. So they go back and forth with, Becky just, no doctors, she tells Stephanie, you've never had to fight for nothing. I've had to fight. You're not taking this away from me. I see what you're doing. Stephanie's just insisting, no, it's just, you're clearly hurt and you won't see our medical staff. She's like, look, if you don't see the medical staff, I've got to suspend you. She's like, don't do it. She's like, if you say that again, I'm not responsible for what I do. Steph's like, but I have to. She's like, I don't want to do this. And Becky's just like, then don't do it. Don't do it. She's like, then you're going to go see our medical staff. And Becky's just like, just shakes her head, no. Says, well, then I have no choice. As of this moment right now, Becky Lynch, you are suspended from WWE until further notice. She goes to walk away, crowd's booing, and that's when Becky attacks her. And Becky was even at one point just like, no stupid doctor is stopping her. And it was a really great promo. I did the best I could with notes, and I'm just kind of off the top of my head, but Becky did good in this promo. And then she goes ballistic on Stephanie, attacks Stephanie, medical staff starts coming out, because Becky is trying to put Stephanie in a disarmor. And her knee kind of gives out a little bit, and the staff, she starts attacking staff. She goes back after Stephanie, and Stephanie kicks her right in the knee, the bad knee, and her knee buckles, and she goes to the ground. Stephanie then gets out of the ring and goes away. Then they escort Becky out of the ring. Stephanie always sounds cringe to me. She wasn't too bad tonight. She was okay. But as Becky's being escorted out, they mention, we're going to have Ronda Rousey versus Liv Morgan. Well, maybe Liv will get in the title contention if she gets an upset tonight. So as Becky's being escorted out of the ring backstage after the commercial, Ronda sees her, stops, and then basically says, it takes everything in my body to stay professional and not to just basically tear her apart or whatever it is that she said. She says, but I'm a professional. Unlike you. I have to build to our main event. She's flat out said, I have to build to our main event match. She says, but what you did out there is unprofessional. How did that build our match? How did that make our match any better? Now our main event match might be in jeopardy because you can't be professional. That's basically what she summed it up to. She says, what you need to do, basically told her, get over her ego, go home, rest up, so she can basically get the beating of her life at WrestleMania. I don't have the exact words, but it was pretty damn good. Ronda did really well, and then Ronda went to the ring. That whole opening segment, from Ronda to Stephanie to, like I said, Stephanie is cringe. She's always going to be cringe to me, no matter what. So, ain't nothing in this world that's going to make me feel any differently about that. She's just, nah, I'm alright. I'm alright. She is, though. She's cringe to me. Super, super cringe. But Becky, I don't know. Becky seemed off tonight. She seemed more subdued than normal. Maybe it's how they wanted to play it up. They may try to take me out of this match because of my knee. And that would make sense. I suppose so. But, again, I think the entire purpose of this angle is to get Charlotte a part of that match. Now, Charlotte can step in, make her claim, and there's no Becky to stop her. Maybe they still have a match. Hopefully they avoid it. If this is the route they want to go, as long as it doesn't lead to Becky taking a pinfall or a submission loss, I'm okay with it. I'm alright with it. No problem. So Ronda takes on Liv Morgan, who has the Riot Squad out there with her. Liv just keeps trying to basically avoid Ronda. And the funny thing is, Ronda goes from super serious face to when she comes out, smiling again. Slapping hands like she does every time. I'm gonna look at everybody. I'm so happy. Ugh. What in the hell? Like, water's leaking on me. I got water all over my pants. Ugh. But yeah, she comes out from her to it's amazing. But she changes her mood pretty quick in the ring. Like, this was probably the most decisive, vicious way I've ever seen Ronda. And I think she should win a lot more matches like this, at least on Raw, against lesser opponents. I don't think she should be doing 20 minutes on Raw every time. So I like what they did tonight with that. But yeah, Liv Morgan keeps getting out of the ring, and then goes to climb on the apron, and you see Sarah Logan on the other side starting to climb up, and Ronda looks at her. Liv goes to jump in, and Ronda just levels her. I didn't remember if she gave her a judo throw. I know she punched her, and she had her arm, and then she just goes right into her arm bar. After getting punched, she's just tapping. That was over. And then Ronda grabs the microphone. Just talks about people booing her. She's like, anyone else who's got a problem, do something about it. She says, come on, Sarah. What do you want to do about it? So Sarah Logan gets in the ring. They have a match. This one goes a little bit longer. Sarah Logan gets her in the corners, giving her shoulders and the gut. She has an advantage, but then Ronda gets her in an armbar. She escapes, and then she goes out to the ring. They go to commercial. They come back. Ronda's got a cut in her face. Sarah Logan is in the driver's seat at this point. But then Ronda just starts punching the shit out of her. Just goes ham on her. Starts making a comeback. Puts her in the armbar. Sarah Logan taps. She's done after a few judo throws. They start leaving. Ruby stops, leaning against the apron. Climbs up the ropes. And Ronda just drops the belt in front of her. Like, come on. You want to go? Let's go. But then Ruby leaves. They cut straight back. I think it was Charlie Caruso. It was Dasha Fuente or whatever her frickin' name was. She's interviewed. Why did you run away? She's like, I didn't run away. That isn't what I did. She says, I can and will beat Ronda. But when I do it, it's going to be for the Raw Women's Championship. She says, right now, my friends are hurt. We're best. She's like, basically, we're best friends. We'll do anything for each other, sacrifice for each other. That's what we do. She says, but that's what that, what'd she call her? That opportunist Ronda Rousey doesn't understand. And then she left. So right now her friends are injured, and right now that's more important. We sacrifice. We put each other first. I like Ruby Riott, and I'm pretty sure that's what's going to be the feud, at least going into Elimination Chamber. It's going to be Ronda and Ruby, and it sucks. Ruby's going to get fed to Ronda, but I don't think it will be too bad. I think it'll be Ruby Riott, I think, has the potential to bring Ronda Rousey to a fantastic match. And I'm pretty sure that's what's going to happen. So, it was Ruby and her tease and her promo afterwards were one of the few good things on what was just an abysmal show. God, Raw was so bad tonight. So we're supposed to get Lucha House Party, Heavy Machinery, The Revival, and B-Team in a match for the #1 contendership. And they're not calling them Fatal 4-Ways. It's a 4 Corners match. I'm noticing they're changing some of the lingo. Now I'm waiting for when a triple threat happens and they call it a triangle match. Ooh, can we get triangles? Can we say triangle again? Triangle. Anyway. So they have Bayley and Sasha in a promo, basically saying it's going to be an honor for them to go and then compete and then to win the Women's Tag Team Championships. We know they're going to be in the match. And then Alicia Fox and Nikki Cross come up, and Alicia Fox says something that I didn't pay attention. And then Nikki's just like, nobody wants to play with Nikki. Foxy wanted to play with Nikki. Don't cross the fox. I guess that's their name, is Cross the Fox. I don't know. They've been no introductions really for anyone but Heavy Machinery and Lucha House Party. If I'm wrong. So is this them crossing brands? Is that what we're getting? Is it just they're crossing the brands now? Because I'm curious if that's what they're doing. Seems like what they're doing. She's got to be on there. She has to be. Got to be connected to my Wi-Fi. Guys, I will be right back. I don't ever want to do this on a review, but I've got to make sure something. Excuse me, real quick. I'll be right back. This is ridiculous. Okay, I'm back. I apologize. I had to make sure and check. Set this back up. I don't know. That was weird. So I'm sorry. I apologize for leaving real quick. That's probably weird. No one should see me walking away. But my stuff was just dropping in and out. I don't know. Maybe my thing needs reset. Who knows? So I'm keeping track. And I can tell when I'm green and when I'm not. So, if it starts dropping again, I don't know. I'll just shut down all electronics in the building. Anyways, where was I? Yeah, this match happened on SmackDown. Heavy Machinery looked really good in this match. They did. They cleared out the ring. Lucha House Party, picking up the pace, doing what they do. Boring stuff. Things start getting chaotic. All the teams start jumping in and out. B-Team, they actually try to make it look like B-Team might win. B-Team is just never going to win a championship again. Let's just be real. That's never going to happen again, nor should it. Heavy Machinery looked like they were going to win. But then the blind tag by, I think it was Dash. They got Heavy Machinery put out of the ring. Ended up hitting a shatter machine on, who the hell was it? I think it was Curtis Axel got hit with the shatter machine. So Revival getting another title shot. Look, I'm all for Revival being tag team champions. All for it. Love the Revival. I would love to. I don't know. Getting another Revival match against the same team that I've already seen. I don't know. I'm just over it. I'm just over it. Seriously. I guess I hate this. I see something, I get distracted, and then I lose my train of thought. It sucks. I'm like a squirrel. It's just nuts or whatever. I'm so easily distracted. So a nice little segment afterwards with Zack Ryder and Curt Hawkins. Curt Hawkins is like, dude, why you want me to partner? I'm a loser. He's like, I'm a loser. He's like, dude, he's like, it's just one loss. He's like, dude, I've lost like 250 matches in a row. You probably would have been in this match, probably would have won this match if I wasn't your partner. And Zack Ryder's like, look, dude, they spelled my name wrong. He's like, I can't even spell my name right. We're losers. He's like, but only for a little bit. He's like, dude, we were the Major Brothers, Edgeheads. We were the youngest tag team champions ever. Dude, your win streak will end with me by your side. I love that segment. That was a great little segment. Zack Ryder and Curt Hawkins, like a real heartfelt thing. Like Zack Ryder's, and it had truth to it. These guys are viewed as losers. And I liked it. I liked how they did that. I liked that segment. I liked the realism that came along with it. It was a good little quick segment. Kurt Angle coming to the ring, being greeted by everybody in the back from catering. They all made their way to Kurt. So Kurt comes out, talks about the 3 I's, intensity, integrity, intelligence, says that's what he's lived by for 20 years, from the European Championship to the Hall of Fame. Mentioned, being at Mania against, Shawn Michaels and Milko Mania, amongst things. And then he thanked everyone. He says, but now he says he lives by the 3Ds, and depression being one of those. Doubt, something else in depression, unfortunately. He says he can't beat Father Time. He says, Father Time's undefeated at a point. You have to just, go with what it is and accept things for what they are. So he says he wants to thank everyone for everything. And he's basically about to retire. Baron Corbin comes out and says, what, are you trying to get everyone to feel sorry for you? Talks about how he basically did a bad job as general manager. Called him a broken down shadow of himself. And Kurt's like, huh? Oh, really? Why don't you just get in this ring and I'll show you? And here comes Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre talks about how Kurt just couldn't help himself. He's on the verge of retiring, about to accept things as they are and move on, but has to just do that one more match. Can't let go. He says Kurt, he'll never quit. He'll never leave. No matter what, he'll always come back. He says until someone does something drastic. And he says so him and Corbin basically are going, he says, tell Portland to get out their cameras, shut up and get their cameras out and enjoy this. This will be the last time they see Kurt Angle because they're going to go in and they're going to destroy Kurt Angle, essentially. Well, here comes Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman comes to the ring, takes down Drew McIntyre. Kurt fights with Corbin in the ring, puts him out of the ring. And then Braun chases after Corbin. He runs off. Those two are left standing tall, which they make into a match later on. Okay, look, I said this last week. I don't, nor do I want Kurt Angle in a wrestling ring anymore. I'm done with Kurt Angle. I don't need him in some stupid storyline. Now, I thought they would push this to like Elimination Chamber. Apparently, I'm wrong. But I don't want, nor do I need Kurt in a wrestling ring anymore. I don't need it. Can we stop this already? Jeff Jarrett in the ring. I mean, Kurt looks so slow when he's wrestling now. Even my mom's like, looking at him like, hey, looks like his knees are hurting. It doesn't look like he can go. Maybe he should retire. Duh, he should have retired. Kurt's not Kurt Angle anymore. Drew brought up, you used to be this warrior who just fought, but now he's like, last time I saw you, I just saw fear right before I made you tap out to your own move. Kurt is not Kurt Angle anymore. And it's a sad sight to see. Being new, growing up. 3 eyes, none of it. Kurt was this superb athlete. Now, he's nothing. Nothing. It sucks. It just sucks. But they're going to have a match later on, and I'll get to it. Believe me, I will. Bayley and Sasha Banks versus Nikki and Alicia Fox. Before they could even make their way to the ring, I guess Nikki's going to be a heel. Maybe she goes to SmackDown. I don't know. But Nikki and Alicia Fox attack both Bayley and Sasha Banks. Just destroy them. They just beat the holy piss out of them. They go to commercial, come back. Bayley's in the ring. This whole match was Bayley. This entire match was Bayley. They basically made Nikki and Alicia Fox look like trash. They had the advantage. They beat both of them up. Kept Sasha out of this match. And I don't know why Sasha Banks was not in this match. I haven't heard any reports of her being hurt. I haven't heard any reports of her having any sort of issues. So, Bayley did everything in this match. Granted, it was like maybe a 10-minute match. They were beating her up, kept Bayley in their corner, just kept working over her. Bayley finally gets a little help from Sasha when she pulls her away from the post. So Nikki ran into the post. Nikki gets back into the ring. Alicia Fox blind tags her. Gets in the ring. Bayley rolls her up with one arm and gets the 1, 2, 3. That was the whole match. There was nothing. And then they get in a hug horribly, way too long. Like, I knew these two were going to be in the Elimination Chamber. But they buried Nikki They buried Nikki. Her, what, 3rd week on the show? And she's now been buried. Goodness gracious. So, I suppose Nikki's going to leave with her husband whenever that time comes, because Sanity doesn't want to be there. So I guess now you bury Nikki Cross too. Congratulations. I don't give a fuck about Alicia Fox. How she's been in this company as long as she has is beyond me. But you took one of the best people from NXT, one of your best call-ups, one that I was legit kind of enjoying. Who wants to play with Nikki? 2. Oh, Foxy wants to play with me, now I'm a bad guy. Oh my gosh. It's stuff like this that frustrates me. It's stuff like this that makes me sick to my stomach with the way this roster is structured. It just, it sucks, and that's why my stuff's acting up. I see now. I know now why my stuff connected back to Wi-Fi on its own. Maybe that's why I was having issues with the stream all of a sudden. So, yeah. It's just, that's the stuff that gets me. You're not building her up. I knew they would lose. I'm not dumb. I know how this was going to go. But just, I don't understand. Why? Why did you have to... If they would have just lost, okay, it was a good match. Both teams fought competitively. They were just the better team. Okay? Cool. I can live with that. That's an okay loss. But they buried her. They buried both of them. And Alicia Fox, the veteran who was a Divas champion but has done nothing since in 8 years. 1, get her off this television. Get her away from this fucking company. She's useless. Her character is 2 years, almost 3 years old. I'm the captain. Because she was the captain of the Survivor Series team in 2016. No, was it? I'm sorry. 2017. She was the captain of the Survivor Series team. Still, 2 years old. Bros, come on with it. Stop it. She's not the captain of nothing. Captain of crazy, maybe? Like, fuck, dude. I'm sick of it. Oh, and then we get Jeff Jarrett along with the Road Dogg out there. Road Dogg cutting his DX shit. Excuse me. DX ain't a thing anymore, but I guess in his head, I can't think of nothing new, so I'll just run with D-Generation X, probably presents 1/2 of the... You're not even a champion. Yes, he admits, I'm out of shape. Sure, he admitted that, but he can still do it doggy style or whatever. And the crowd was sort of into it, sort of not. Then Jeff Jarrett comes out, pop belly and everything, doing his old gimmick. I would prefer his Slapnuts gimmick, or at least what he was doing before he left to WCW. It was more modernized. I'm not a fan of nostalgia when it's the people who just don't have that nostalgia. Double E or Double J, the whole that JE double R stuff, that stuff never resonated with me. I didn't like that. That wasn't my thing. I liked the Jeff Jarrett, hey, slap nuts and beating people over the head with guitars. Speaking of guitars, that pitch didn't break. That looked like that hurt Elias just a teensy little bit. Looks like it hurt. Just saying. So Road Dogg cuts his promo. Jarrett cuts his. They start singing Alone with My Baby Tonight. That fucking song will haunt me for forever. Finally, Elias comes out, cuts them off, asks Road Dogg, why are you here? And he's like, no one likes this song. No one cares. He's like, why are you here? Or shouldn't you be on SmackDown tanking their ratings? Taking a dig at Road Dogg. Road Dogg's like, tells Portland, they're not even good enough to have a football team. Says how he was going to come out there and save them by singing the song, but no song. So I guess now we're not going to see Elias performing. I think now you're going to kind of see Elias cutting away from being doing his songs to, you don't deserve it. Fuck you. I'm just not, I'm not, oh, I know, I'm going to lose my monetization. I won't be, like, shocked if I don't just get taken down all completely with this video. Because I just threw up two birds. Two birds, right? But basically it's just like, nah, I didn't give two fucks about this. Oh my god, I could have wrote notes, but I was like, F it, I'm just going to sit here and watch it. I don't care what's happening. It means nothing to me. And I meant it, and I stuck with it. I wrote, you know, Elias and Jarrett brawl. Elias took control. Like, stupid little cliff notes, right? Graves, and here's the thing that boggled my mind. Renee Young and Corey Graves. Meytal Cohan remained neutral, for once. Corey Graves was bagging on Elias this whole match. Just, oh good, we didn't have to hear him sing. And just kept, like, he's supposed to be the heel announcer, right? And Elias is a heel. Why is he not a fan of Elias? Why is he bagging on Elias? And then you got Renee Young for Elias. Oh, poor Elias. And Graves like, who cares? Who's the heel announcer? Who's the face announcer? Is Elias heel or face? What is the deal? Someone let me know, because I'm confused. Super confused. That's just one of the things. And then Road Dogg and Jarrett beating up Elias afterwards, just like, like, this is the part of the show I'm frustrated, and I'm just like, fuck the whole show. Who cares about the show? This is ridiculous. This is a crappy fucking show. That's how I felt. A shitty show. That's what I came up with. That's how I felt. Honestly, that's just how I felt. So, I mean, you tell me what happened. You know, Road Dogg tells Elias to suck it. He gets a guitar shot. The thing didn't break. And then and Renee's just cheering for Elias. Oh, poor Elias. He didn't deserve this. Well, he's hit Jarrett several times with the guitar. He's a bad guy. So are they switching? Is Graves going to be the face and Renee's going to be a heel because her husband's heel? I don't even want to get into that. And just when you thought, oh God, I hear that. Just when you thought, okay, just when you thought this show couldn't get any worse, what happens? Natty and Dana Brooke are going to have a match next week. Oh, help me. Natty with her earbuds in, Dana Brooke just talking. Who fucking cares what she said? I don't. Do any of you care? I doubt you do. Fuck, this show is garbage. And then they have Finn Balor cut this cringy promo about, you know, the Irish are angry and hard-headed when they're hurt. You know, it seems to be going around tonight, referring to Becky Lynch. He says he took the beating and he's still there and he's going to go in tonight and blah, blah, blah. I like Finn Balor, but that promo sucked. I'm still convinced they're not going to push Balor in the way they do. Will he beat Bobby Lashley? Maybe. I could see maybe he'll beat Bobby Lashley because I think Bobby Lashley sucks anyways, so that's my hope. That's definitely my goddamn hope. Oh, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said the GD word. That's bad. I apologize for saying the GD. The gosh darn. Gosh darn. There we go. That's the GD. Gosh darn. I'll just say GD. Okay? So, we're supposed to get Finn Balor versus Bobby Lashley. Rush comes out and says that, you know, who is he and why is he even here? He shouldn't even be talking about the Intercontinental Championship. And Bobby Lashley, don't let him talk. That's why you have Leo Rush. But Bobby Lashley cuts a promo about, you're not getting an Intercontinental title match. Well, this wasn't for the title. First off, you freaking dummy. Says, you know, you can't beat me because guess what? I'm better than Brock Lesnar. Says, but if you entertain me tonight, I might give you a title shot. Says, but you got to face Leo Rush. So Bobby Lashley, he attacks Finn Balor. So Rush is in control of this match. Balor was a little more aggressive. Not so many smiles when he came out this time. He was taped up, elbow taped up. I don't know. I didn't really care. Like, I'm a Finn Balor fan, but at this point, the show had already dragged me down so bad, I didn't care, and I'm just looking at all these fucking notes. The show was so long. Can I just talk about a match, not have to talk about every promo, every time someone had to speak? Gosh, it got on my nerves. Like, I'm legit just frustrated with this freaking show. Legit frustrated. Balor won. Bobby Lashley got ejected. Finn Balor won. It was a good, decent match. Okay, I'm crapping on it, but it was a good match. But Balor won. Looks like he hurt Lio Rush's elbow when he came down with that coup de grace. Afterwards, Lashley came out and Balor got away. This is obviously going to set up for, I guess, a match, probably at Elimination Chamber. We're only getting a women's tag and then the men for SmackDown. We're not getting too many chamber matches, and I don't even know what they're doing with half their guys for Raw. This is confusing to me. It's a 4-hour show. There'll probably be like 15 matches. Who knows? Paige comes out. I'm like, oh, look, it's Paige. Are they going to announce her for something new? No, just there to promote her fucking movie. Who cares? Moving on. A moment of bliss. It's a moment of bliss. Ooh, yay. A moment of bliss. I'm so happy. Blah. EC3's on a moment of bliss. Okay, if I'm Buddy Murphy, I'm going to creative. Like, don't ever have my fiance talk like she wants to fuck another dude. Do you understand me? Don't ever do that again. Because they had Alexa Bliss acting like she wanted to suck that cock. Fuck it, I ain't getting monetized anyways. They made it sound like Alexa Bliss wanted to suck that cock. Talking about how you have a large bank account. You know, just talking all like sexual towards EC3. Like, EC3's a, pretty built dude, but he ain't that damn good looking. Come on. Ask EC3 flat out, are you going to be Raw or SmackDown? And again, EC3 can cut such a good promo. They won't let him talk. Why? Why can't he talk? Why won't they let EC3 talk? What? So, he goes to speak. Nia Jax again. Nia Jax come out and, look at my week. Look what I did. Me. Let's talk about me. Oh, I'll just take the place of Becky Lynch. This was just cringe. The whole thing was cringe. I throw my hands up. I don't know. I don't know what to do anymore. Such a cringe segment. And then Dean comes out and is like, I know you have a crush on me and have a thing for me, and you hear Renee go, oh. Like, she didn't expect to hear that. He says, but I need you to stay away from me. And I'm like, okay, are they making Dean a face again? Or what is he? And, the reports of Dean leaving and not resigning after his contract ends in April. And hearing the fact that Dean Ambrose don't like hokey shit. And they gave him some of the hokiest fucking shit you could ever see. Hokies in this whole hokey fucking segment. And he's all like, oh, here, I'm going to intro. What's your name? What's the EC3 stand for? Just acting fucking hokey. But the guy's leaving because he doesn't like hokey. This is why. Creative sucks. He doesn't like it. He's leaving. Let's make him more fucking hokey. Slap the mic out of his hand. Ask him. Go ahead. Talk. Then they get punched. This is so stupid. Did I need any of this? Did I need Nia Jax to come out there? Did I need Alexa Bliss to be on TV? Nope. You had Nia taking shots at her. It's just... I hate this bullshit. Hate this bullshit. This stuff is... Oh my god, it's like ridiculous. The whole thing's ridiculous. All of it. This hokey bullshit. And they wonder why Dean's leaving. They wonder why Revival wants to leave. They wonder why Nakamura's probably going to leave. They wonder why Hideo Itami wanted out. Because they don't push no one right. They don't do right by any of their people. It's like, you're ours, we'll do what you want, we want with them. Fuck you. Vince McMahon wants stupid shit, that's what we give people. It's ridiculous. All of it. Ridiculous. Ridiculous, ridiculous, ridiculous. Hokey. This is why Raw's ratings are in the fucking toilet. This is why SmackDown's ratings are going down. Stupid, hokey bullshit. We're not children. I know they want to cater to kids, but we're not kids. Your demographic is not children. We do not like this. Give your superstars something realistic. Give them real dialogue. Let them go out and cut their own fucking promos. You're taking a guy who can cut a promo, scripted or not. And he's really good at it, and you won't let him talk. It's like a running fucking joke that no one gets. None of us. It's just stupid to us. It's stupid to us. Does everyone understand? It's stupid to us. I'm moving on. Guess what? They had a match. EC3 won. Like a less than 5-minute match. Thanks, Dean. We're going to fuck you on the way out the door because you want to leave. Confirm Dean's really leaving. Look at how they're treating him. He doesn't like hokey shit. We're going to make him lose quick and make him act so fucking hokey, he's going to want to vomit afterwards. And he will run us into the ground on his way out. Stupid. No, he's got a crush on me. Oh, who's this guy? I've never heard of you. What's your name again? Interview with Kurt Angle. He says he was going to leave his gear at home, do the whole retirement thing, but something told him not to. Vince McMahon says, you're not retiring yet, Kurt. We're going to push you and run you into the ground because that's what we want to do. Says that he isn't alone tonight, that Strowman's there to help him out. And Strowman's like, I don't know what you were going to say earlier, but it's an honor to be your tag team partner, Kurt. And tonight I promise you that Drew and Baron are going to get these hands. It's true. It's damn true. Another backstage thing with Mojo. I'm starting to get a kick out of these things. Mojo Rawley. He's laughing. You know, from the NFL to the Wall Street to the WWE, this and that. We've been a team player. Where's it got you? Nowhere. We're not team players no more. It's all about you. Is he changing his name? And what is this? Is this going to be a Jekyll Hyde thing? Is Mojo Rawley going to have a split personality? I don't know, but I actually kind of find it kind of funny. Others may think it's stupid. I actually kind of find that tad bit entertaining. I know, I keep bouncing. It's just my chair is all... So we get to the main event. Oh my gosh. Finally, to the main event. Baron Corbin and Drew McIntyre versus Kurt Angle and Braun Strowman. First thing out the gate, now that I'm ready to see Kurt go away, now you guys give him a really nice Tron, a nice Titantron on the graphics. Not that hokey fucking bullshit they were doing where it looks better. I like it. It looks better. It's a small thing, but it looks better. This match started with Angle giving very slow Germans. Corbin getting out of the ring. Strowman running over McIntyre. Another German by Kurt Angle just for Drew McIntyre to break it up. And then the match was basically Kurt Angle getting his ass whipped. Braun Strowman gets in. He clears house. They work over him some more. Angle gets in the ring. This match ends in disqualification. Okay? It's just... Angle looked good a little bit when he's got time to rest, but God, the guy just looks... Even in the hot tag, he didn't bounce. He goes just to the corner and just lays there. Oh, I can't even fall. You just gotta... There comes a point that you just leave well enough alone, and you just let things progress. Let things move forward, right? It's what you do. You let things just move forward, progress naturally. That's what should happen, right? But it seems that's not what they want to do. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. It just, I don't know. I don't know where they go with Strowman or McIntyre or Baron Corbin. Where they're going to have a handicap match at Elimination Chamber. I don't foresee Kurt being a part of that match. I don't know. I don't know where this goes. I don't even know if I care. Honestly, I don't know if I care. I'm just to that point now that I just not sure how I feel about anything. So, had my vent, got it out. It was nice. I got to yell and scream. I'm sure my mother thinks I'm crazy from the next room over. But that is it. That is your that is going to be your Raw review for today. I will be back tomorrow for SmackDown. Yo Bro Nation will be live tonight. Later in the week, we get Best of the Best Countdown. Top 10 women ever in professional wrestling. You guys might actually be kind of surprised with the list. It's going to be a different list than what you all are used to. Also coming this weekend, what do I have? I don't know, I have stuff. Squared Circle, hopefully the guy at supposed to shows up. That's coming. We got WWE 2K19 episodes 1 and 2, or episodes 2 for Raw and SmackDown. Those are going to be on the channel tomorrow and on Thursday. Yeah, it's all coming, guys. It's all coming. So, woo! More stuff coming to the channel, I suppose. Best of the Best WrestleMania Countdown. That's coming to the channel on Sunday. 2 episodes on Sunday. I got to play catch up, and then we'll go from there. So, thank you guys very, very much. I appreciate everyone who came in. I will see all of you later on, well, live tomorrow for the SmackDown review. Hope you all have a fantastic day. I'll talk to you all later, and peace out a little bit.